It's your boy Crypto Blood. Hope you guys are doing well today. I am eating some skinny pop. Best popcorn ever. This is the aged white cheddar. Yo, best popcorn ever, people. But at any rate, one more day closer to Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are excited about Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving because I don't eat meat, so it really ain't about that, but it's more about just getting with the family. Love getting with my family, especially on my mom's side. We have a really great time every year for Thanksgiving. So blessings and safe travels for you guys as you get ready for Thanksgiving coming up. But I wanted to let you guys know really quickly, those Win Lambo t-shirts are finally here. Finally. And shout outs to my man Cryptocadia, man. He's the first person to cop some. I told him they will be ready today, and he actually went out there and caught them, a few of them actually. So shout out to Cryptocadia, and just want to let you guys know those Win Lambo shirts are ready. You should be getting Lambos real soon, people. Real soon, if you're into that, right? I love cars, so I'll be getting some Win Lambo, Win Rari, Win Tesla, Win all of them. Look like Baby from Cash Money back in the 90s, early 2000s. 50 cars outside. But again, hope you guys are doing well. Let's get right into it, though. I want to first go over the coin market cap really quickly, and show you guys we're doing really well, man. Market cap is growing. We're sitting at around $233 billion in market cap as of today. And Bitcoin's dominance is sitting right at 56% even. Looking red though. I'm not convinced we're not going to see a slight pullback from here. We tried to do that. If you take a look at this chart here, we tried it here. We tried to pull back here. It kind of, the bulls bidded it up right back up. They bid it right back up. So let's just kind of see, because we cleared the last highs, but it looks like we may be running out of steam, so we may see a pullback here. I'm still waiting on that pullback to around like 71, 72 ish. Hey, we may never see it. I don't know. I feel like we should still get a little pullback before we move forward. No major corrections coming up, in my opinion. So let's see. We'll see if we have a pullback prior to going over to Jupiter at 10,000 a Bitcoin. All right. So today's article, we're going to be talking about the CBOE, and essentially they released some new details about their options instruments they're looking to start trading on the CBOE. And we all know about CME and how their futures contracts will be available very soon here. It may even be like next week or so. So we'll see how that pans out. But the CBOE is actually, and they have been looking to do something as well on the option side. again, this is all this is going to set up. This is like building the freeway, the infrastructure for big money to come into this game. I'm telling you guys, like, this is why I keep covering these types of topics, is because these are watershed moments. Like, these are very, very like critical paradigm shift or paradigm shifting events in Bitcoin. So that's why I keep covering these types of topics. Whenever I see updates about them, I'm going to let you guys know what's going on. I will also, speaking of CBOE, I told you guys I used to be a prop trader for a CTA firm that my partner and I, a good friend from high school as well, we started back in it's almost 10 years. It's been 10 years. Wow. We no longer have that company, but 1 year, maybe about 7 years ago, I went over because I have an E-Trade account, right? And they invited people in the area, being like Detroit, Chicago, whatever. They invited select few individuals to come out to the CBOE. And man, I had a great time out there. We were able to like go on the floor, you know, and I think we actually, I can't remember, I think we ended up going, it was a Friday, so we were able to get on the floor toward the end of the day and watch them trade as well, right on the floor. It was a beautiful experience. I'm going to try to find some pictures from that and share it with you guys as well. Just wanted to drop that little tidbit about crypto blood. So let's look at that article though. So the title of it is CBOE releases new details on Bitcoin futures contracts. Options exchange CBOE has released early specifications for its planned Bitcoin futures product. In a blog post from Friday, the company published some of the technical details for its futures contract, which will be listed under the symbol XBT. This is, of course, pending approval from U.S. regulators. The development dates back to August, growing out of an initial partnership that saw NY-based exchange startup Gemini, owned by investors Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, providing data to the Chicago-based CBOE. It's a development that adds further fuel to efforts to create trading products tied to cryptocurrency market. With a futures contract, two parties agree to trade an asset, in this case Bitcoin, at a predetermined price and time. Those involved in the agreement seek to make a profit on the difference between the quoted price and its actual value when the contract expires. Derivatives exchange operator CME Group is moving to launch its own product within weeks, and startups like LedgerX have been pursuing new markets for the exchange of such contracts. And although the exact listing date isn't available, CBOE's website had other points of interest related to the XBT listing, including the indication that both weekly and quarterly contracts will be available. The listed contract multiplier is 1 BTC, according to CBOE, and the settlements will be paid out in cash. And we talked about this, or I talked about this, and made a point to emphasize to you guys, because someone asked in one of the videos, one of my prior videos, on the CME's futures contracts coming up. They were asking, like, what are these going to be settled in? And I told them, like, it's going to be settled in cash. So in my opinion, that allows for a lot of manipulation. we'll see how this works. Like I said, I think it's a watershed event. These two events are going to be watershed events for cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin in particular. And but what does that mean for you? What that means for you is that in the short term, when I say short term, I know, you know, in cryptocurrency, short term can be a week, but in real world short term, financial short term, I'm talking like 1 to 3 years. This will make the price of Bitcoin and subsequent cryptocurrencies and assets explode. You're going to see exponential growth from here because of the new avenues for investment grade capital, or I should say institutional capital, to come into this space. Where we're sitting at $233 billion is a drop in the bucket for these guys. So I just, again, some of you probably have heard this, but I have new subscribers. The Forex market trades $7 trillion a day. The cryptocurrency total market cap is only $233 billion. So again, just want to kind of keep things in perspective as far as the amount of growth we still have left to see in this game. So those win Lambo tees. Lambo maybe tonight, as they say. So let me just go back to this. I wanted to point out one last point here. The quote from Russell Rhodes says here, the question I am constantly hearing is, how will the future prices relate to spot Bitcoin pricing? And the best and most honest answer I can give is, I don't know. Personally, I think the best strategy is to see what the market tells us when Bitcoin futures are available for trading. So normally your futures pricing will be higher than your spot price. When I mean spot price, meaning if I were to go to an exchange today and buy Bitcoin, that price. So futures are going to normally be higher. It's just the nature of that game. So, you know, we'll see. I'm interested to see what happens. I'm actually excited, but at the same time, I know this is setting up, like in the short term, it's going to be very beneficial for everyone involved, you and I. But long term, it sets up an environment for manipulation and loss of price discovery. Not that cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin won't be decentralized any longer because of, you know, the institutional funds coming in. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that price discovery, independent, you know, like just straight raw market price discovery will go away in the next coming years. So we'll see. I want to know what you guys think about that, about the CBOE. Also looking to get into the options and futures contracts for Bitcoin, and what do you think the ramifications of that is? And yeah, you guys have a great day. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I am out. Holla. Get those Win Lambo tees, people.